What's up, world? It's your boy Kong. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you my favorite deck right now. It's been winning me games and helping me climb to my goal of gold 5. It is my Singelton Rogue deck. Basically, this is an off-meta galakron rogue deck. My reasons for building this deck were that I wanted to use a deck that seems semi-predictable from start with cards that invoke galakron and then pull off some crazy off-the-wall combos that are hard to prepare for. What makes it hard to prepare for is that this deck, I'm drawing a lot of cards from different classes, and while showing you that I still have a galakron deck. So in my most current version of this deck, I am 24-16 with a 60% win rate in gold. I've used Deck Tracker to track all my stats, and I cannot say how strong this deck is outside of this elo, but I feel as though it has a competitive shot when better cards are put in some places. The biggest threat to this deck is Demon Hunter. Most of the time, a Demon Hunter can finish you off before you get set up. Of the 7 games I've played against Demon Hunter, I have lost 4. By far my worst matchup, as every other class I have had a winning record against. The biggest strength to this deck is versus Hunter. Surprisingly, out of the 6 times that I faced Hunter, I have won every time. I'm really not sure why this deck is so much better against Hunter versus Demon Hunter, but if I had to guess, it's because of the hero power. Hunter, more times than not, will have to set up every other turn so that they don't get a chance as often to hit their hero power, versus Demon Hunter, who has multiple ways to hit you in the face for 1 to 3 every turn. Also, trading health to clear minions for board control only furthers you in the rabbit hole. So now that we have a brief overview of this deck, why don't we get straight into the deck inspect. So my strategy every run with this deck is to maintain board control early game long enough to set up my combos, which are usually pretty lit on turns 5 through 7. The end game strategy is to invoke Galakron and lay DragonQueen Alexstraza for the win. Your trump card is Zephyrs the Great, for when things get really out of hand, you can lay him. Early game can be kinda unpredictable when you're choosing random cards from different classes, but most of the time you can pull cards that can help you in some way. Pilfer and Clever Disguise are what pull these for you. Since you only have one of everything in your deck, it's important to know what burn you have. One thing about this deck is that it is crazy good at generating cards, almost too good, so try to prepare for this before you try it in game. This deck is super good at generating lackeys, since we're playing Galakron and basically this is the main point of playing him. Don't be afraid to lay Galakron on turn 7. A lot of times it's better to get the armor if you need it versus trying to hold him to invoke him 4 times. Plus, you'll be able to generate a lackey for Togwaggle at any time if you pull him afterwards. Kronks helps you in this either pull Galakron to you or for the more favorable option, which is to get him after Galakron has been invoked. Some other awesome things to note is that you can prep Togwaggle's wand for 1 mana to pull your 3 cards for 0. This is a big play of mine that allows me to play Alexstraza on the same turn if I am at 10 mana. Pull 3 cards to me from my deck and lay a super ham wombo combo, or to set up nicely over the next 2 turns with many options at 0 mana. Again, the trickiest part can be selecting minions off your choose 1 cards that will help you win the game. Sometimes they're in your hand, and a lot of times it's in the choose 1 that really helps you win that game. Lastly, I'd like to say that there are some glaring changes that need to be made for this, but just for the sake of the video, I'm going to show you the deck that I played with, and then in later videos, I'll show you my most current version of the deck. So without further ado, let's get some live action.
Oh, you lost against Demon Hunter and Priest?
Yep. Those are still...
Here's the Demon Hunter.
Yep, that was the
Here's the Priest.
It'll be interesting. I actually don't mind going against Priest with this one, because like with this deck, like I too like benefit from just like lasting, you know what I mean, pulling more cards and shit.
Yeah.
I just can't let him. I don't know. We'll see how I win or lose this. Oh, Zephyrs right off the rip. Suck it. Oh baby.
Ooh.
These are all really good, actually.
Yeah, those are all really good.
Do I take the one that's just gonna give me the bet like I can use right away?
The 1 mana one?
Mm-hmm. That one or
well, I think the 1 mana one is I think the 1 mana one's the best one. Because it's something just to do early.
Yeah.
And then when it dies, you get that giant one in your deck. It's going to be a 7/8 that he can't target. It's pretty good.
Pain and suffering await you.
God, I remember fighting that guy as a fucking raid boss. Reliquary of Souls. That guy was such a dick.
He is a raid boss.
Okay. You discover this thing to discover more things to discover more things. Ugh, these are all bad. I mean, the lackey's always good, but
yeah, it's like, man, I should just take.
You don't want to alarm a bot.
And the
Deathwing is like an absolute desperate measure, but you usually don't want to throw away your hand.
Don't leave me.
The lackey is just gonna have to take.
What the fuck? Free secret. Oh, it's not a free secret. It's you stole it from my deck. So
Yeah.
it could be dirty tricks, ambush.
Could be any of them. Don't you have all three? Don't you have bamboozle?
Oh, you're right. I do have bamboozle.
Yeah, so it could be any of them. Well, here's how you play against it. You play your rush guy, your 4-mana rush guy.
So many options.
4-mana rush guy. Oh.
No.
Ah, I got you.
And then let's see, is it ambush?
It's not ambush.
Okay, so it's not ambush.
It
Oh,
is
wait.
ambush.
Yep, I don't know.
Right into my
Alright, nice. Straight into it.
succulent.
I'll take that.
Yeah, I think you just play that guy.
Do I have a beast in my deck? No, I do not.
I mean, you have that owl, but you just drew the owl. I would say Avenging Wrath. That's just burn damage. And it could be a small board wipe if you need it.
Yeah, you're right. Should I transform it? I still have one last
I don't.
hand.
Yeah. You could transform it. Its stats aren't that great for the mana cost, but 4 mana is always a good, or 4 attacks is always a good thing to have against the priest.
Okay.
Because they kill 3 or lower, or 4 or 5 or bigger.
Never mind, you're right. I'm not going to mess with it then.
Choose soon.
So you think just keeping him a 4 damage guy is probably your best bet.
Holy shit, Felix, you are absolutely right. Like, 4, I forgot. 4 is like the magic number against priest.
Yeah.
This is like silver bullets to your werewolf, garlic to your vampire.
So, let's see. You could Seal of Fate,
Okay.
and then just attack into him. Or you could Silence and attack him. I'm not sure
I think I would rather
which is.
trade or do the seal fate because just get it out of my hand.
Yeah, your Silence might be better later. You could wait, hold on. Oh. See, you should have played your 1-drop lackey.
Yeah.
Because then maybe that guy kills your lackey or the last thing it spawns.
You're right.
The touch of the light is an afterthought.
I guess you just wipe it up and go face.
Here we go.
There it goes.
So you got a pretty good amount of burn in hand. You got Shiv, Heroic Strike, Avenging Wrath, Eviscerate. I mean, that's all super expensive, but...
I also have a preparation in hand. Or, not in hand, but like in my deck.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
That'll be a dope play for a bending wrath. Matter of fact, if I can pull that right now. Damn.
See, like, here's probably where you're just avenging wrath. Because it's so expensive. You'll wipe his board, do a little bit of damage to him.
Dead.
And here's where I'd probably transform. Okay. Same guy, but you leave a body behind.
Yep.
I think I would. I think it's long game, actually. Just attack with your weapon every chance you get. It might add, 5, 6, 7 damage, and maybe that could be the difference. Even if he heals it up, it's just that chip damage, just a little bit. Just getting in there constantly could be the difference.
I will act as your steel.
Oh no, kills. Oh, there he is. Let me see.
Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna quit off.
I get Pilfer.
Yeah, I would Pilfer, see what you get.
Oh.
Garu the Might Tree.
Fuck it, why not? What should I do?
You could play it. I mean, you could play it just to have a big guy. Let's see, what else can you do?
I really
could
wanted to
heroic-
ambush
So many options.
this turn.
I mean, you can ambush, play your lackey, and then go into his taunt weapon, into his... You can do something like that.
Choose
Okay.
suit.
Oh shit. In this one.
Yeah, you got a lackey, you had to do your lackey.
Fuck.
It's giving it an extra power.
Here we go.
Did you get it off in time?
Yep.
This is gonna be real bad. Okay, at least you got it off in time. Yeah, that's not bad too, what you just did. Save your lackey.
Yeah. I was like, that's why I froze for a second. I was like, oh shit, but
You fell right into my trap.
if anything, just makes him, I don't know, it stops his turn for a second. Now I could just throw it into that and taunt up.
Yeah, I would throw that in them.
Already
And probably
dead.
Garu the Might Tree. And Dirty Tricks, so you mana efficient. Oh, maybe you'll discover a spell that'll make treants in the future.
Okay.
Or something. Alright, go with the
Here
weapon.
we go.
Just chip damage over and over.
Well,
I think in these super long matchups, I think that chip damage is super important. You could be adding, God knows how much.
yeah, instead of her like every turn like healing for 2, like I'm trying to make her heal for 1.
I will
Yeah,
act as
I
your
mean,
steel.
you've already done 2 extra damage with your weapon. Just by going at his face. Like, it could be 8, 9, 10 damage by the end of the thing.
We
And
are all bound
maybe that's
to fate.
the difference.
Yeet. Oh. Okay, so I got a lot of options here actually.
Do.
You have Backstab, SI Agent.
I don't know what he's got in his hand, but you could start pushing some serious face damage here. You could go... You could silence his taunt.
Yeah.
And then do the lackey.
I wonder.
You could silence his taunt.
Let's see that.
SI agent, his guy. Or you're gonna have to SI agent his guy.
Must choose suit.
Well, I think Garo could go face. But do backstab. Backstab is 4/5 first.
Backstab is 4/5 first?
Well, hit him in the face and backstab is 4/5. Actually, no, don't backstab is 4/5. Never mind, you did something. You did something else that I wasn't anticipating. I thought you were gonna give your owl a rush.
Oh. Probably should have did that actually.
Because you could backstab his guy and have your owl trade into him.
Oh. Well, made him trade his whole board.
Yeah.
Because I thought you were saying
But-
to backstab the taunt and then like SI agent it. But that would have been 4. Nah, I don't know where I got 3 yet.
Because then your guard would still be alive, actually. And then you could really be pushing tons of damage.
I see.
Okay. So, you probably just play Zephyrs and get Twisting Nether.
Okay. And then...
But you can Shadow Step him back to your hand.
Okay.
So.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Yeah, just grab a Twisting Nether. And then Shadow Step him back to your hand, probably, unless you think you want to see the Shadow Step or something else.
Nope. You just hold on to him.
Yeah, just hold on to him.
Must choose soon.
Yeah. I think you just Galakron right here.
Galakron heroic strike.
Dark in the sky.
No, I wouldn't heroic strike. I'd save the heroic strike. Surprise face damage. Oh, cool. So you got one. Yeah, do that. Play both of those. Won't, yeah, play. Ooh, DragonQueen Alexstraza. Now hold on, yeah, take DragonQueen Alexstraza for sure.
Okay.
Or
I was thinking that.
yeah, I think
Okay.
yeah, but I still think DragonQueen's a little. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you're gonna burn a card, so you gotta play a card. So unfortunately, I do think you have to heroic strike.
Darkness reigns.
Right now.
Yeah, because you're gonna burn a card if you don't. Because if you play a Dragon Lackey, you still make a card.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You're not really getting rid of a card in hand.
My blood born again.
Let me change your mind.
Sure.
Pain and suffering await you.
Should.
Well, you don't want a Dragon Queen because your hand's full. So I'd start by backstabbing something.
Okay.
Like you could probably backstab SI Agent and then trade your guy into his 4/5.
Yeah.
This guy's toast.
And then you could probably play the taunt
I will act as your scapegoat.
and play some lackeys. See what you get. Oh, there's normal Alexstraza. Take that one.
Well, galakron?
Let's play another dragon lackey.
On the wings of evil.
Malagos.
Another. Ooh, Malagos is. I'd take Malagos.
Like, I have another Dragon Queen in my deck somewhere.
Well, because here's the thing is, you can play Malagos, prep, because you'll have 9 mil. Ooh. So you have to get him a little bit lower. But you can go Malagos, prep. He's going to do a bunch of crazy shit with his Reliquary Soul, so that's fine. You can go Malagos, prep, eviscerate. That'll deal 9. Play Zephyrs and get like Sinister Strike. And that'll do, another 8.
Question is, do I Alexstraza this turn first, then Malagos next turn to set that up?
Pain and suffering.
Oh yeah, let's see. Yeah, you do normal Alexstraza. Put him down to 15. Hit him with your SI agent. Yes. So normal Alexstraza. Put him down to 15.
I bring life.
Now praise Galakron. Yeah.
Hey, lights out.
And then go face. So he can heal up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with his hero power and maybe some spells, but he might just be within kill range.
Okay.
Plus he's got to deal with Alexstraza and your SI agent. Like if either of those live.
Yeah, because Alexstraza lives. So hit him in the face, Malagos.
Yeah, you just hit him. Yeah, you just hit him for 8. It's fine. You don't care about that. That's fine. I don't think you care about that. So, you can just...
send it back to his fucking hand. Oh, wait.
No, it's got spell immunity. So, Malagos. Prep. Eviscerate his face. And then Zephyrs should get you lethal. He should get you Sinister Strike.
Arcane
Or
or
any of those.
Soulfire?
It doesn't matter. Arcane Shot, Soulfire, doesn't matter. They're all lethal.
Oh my god, Theo, that was fucking sick. Holy
You literally killed him with like 80 cards that didn't start in your deck.